Satan is a fallen angel who rebelled against God and was cast out of heaven. He is portrayed as the embodiment of evil, the father of lies, and the accuser of God's people. The Bible tells us that Satan's ultimate goal is to oppose and undermine God's will, and to lead people away from the truth. Despite Satan's rebellion and his ongoing efforts to lead people astray, some might wonder why God does not forgive him. After all, isn't God a God of love and forgiveness? While it is true that God is a God of love and forgiveness, the Bible also teaches that there are consequences for our actions. In the case of Satan, his rebellion against God was a deliberate and willful act of disobedience. He chose to oppose God's will and to set himself up as an enemy of God. In the book of Revelation, Satan is referred to as the great dragon who was thrown down to the earth. This suggests that Satan's rebellion was a final and irrevocable act and that there is no possibility of repentance or forgiveness for him. Furthermore, the Bible teaches that God is perfectly just and holy. He cannot overlook sin or ignore the consequences of disobedience. As the Apostle Paul wrote in his letter to the Romans, "For the wages of sin is death." This means that there is a price to be paid for our rebellion against God. In the case of Satan, his rebellion was so egregious that he was cast out of heaven and condemned to eternal punishment. This is a sobering reminder of the seriousness of sin and the importance of obedience to God's will. In conclusion, while God is a God of love and forgiveness, there are consequences for our actions, and some sins are so heinous that they cannot be forgiven. The rebellion of Satan against God was a deliberate and willful act of disobedience, and as a result, he was cast out of heaven and condemned to eternal punishment. This serves as a warning to us all to be obedient to God's will and to avoid the path of rebellion and disobedience.
Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.